Hey, how's everybody going? Everybody good? Hey, has everyone noticed how these house prices have boomed? They really boomed in 2021. Like from 2021 to 2023, they really boomed. And don't let anybody try to lie to you and tell you that they boomed since like 2002. No, 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 no. That's ancient history. They only just boomed in 2021. But seriously? I was one of those people that thought the price was too high in like 2022. Oh, sorry, 2002. Because it was. I had no way of saving for that. But that's not how people think. I was wrong. And then in 2018, the prices were doubled as to what they were in like 2002 to 2006. And still, I was thinking, how do I save for this? This is crazy. This is gnarly. But people don't think like me. And now, however, now that the price has doubled again to about, it averages about $1 million throughout the country. If you want to have a 3-bedroom house with a yard, it'll cost you about $1 million or thereabouts. Now the price is too high. Now, for some reason, now it's too high. And why could that be? Well, it turns out that prior to 5 years ago, you had about 15 years of falling interest rates. And as long as these people could secure their loans, the price could be whatever it was. They don't care. Because a lot of them don't even plan to pay off the principal amount. They plan on living in the house or renting it out for 2 years and then selling it at a higher price. So the price doesn't really matter. As long as they can service the loan and secure it in the first place, that was the only thing that mattered. Now that they can't, well, now the price is too high. Now we have a problem. Now it's everybody's problem. But I gotta ask these people, where were you in 2020? Where were you in 2021? Does everyone remember the COVID virus and the lockdowns? We didn't even have lockdowns where I am. We were a growth center. Melbourne and Sydney had lockdowns. Melbourne and Sydney were tortured with lockdowns. But then you had other places where you just couldn't get the virus. Nah, can't get the virus here, too hot. Isn't that funny? And those places saw the biggest growth. You know, regional centers like Brisbane and Adelaide. Little regional towns, even though they're not. They're capitals with huge populations, and for some reason they just couldn't get the virus. But where were you? Where were you while those record price rises happened month after month? Where were you? Were you protesting against vaccines and masks? Were you smashing up CFMEU offices? Were you really smart? Did you show everybody that little diagram you found on your Facebook feed? That, you know, the little diagram that shows the COVID virus is so small that it can fit between the threads of the mask, and therefore the mask is really useless. Were you really smart? Which would be absolutely correct in case of an actual airborne virus, but COVID was not an airborne virus. COVID spread in spit and through contact. And if you wore the mask, if you were sick, it greatly reduced the amount of spit you could leave on surfaces, and therefore it would spread less. And that's perfectly rational. That means the mask is not 100% useless. I mean, wearing one while you're healthy is useless because it's not meant to protect you, it's meant to protect others from you. But maybe you're one of those people that's offended by that very altruistic idea. Okay, but never mind. Were you protesting against the scary masks and the scary vaccines and the evil mandates? Were you a freedomer? Freedom. While you completely ignored the stimulus and the collective burden of debt unleashed onto this country by the Honourable Scott Morrison and the Honourable Josh Frydenberg. Were you protesting for your freedoms? Hey. Well, now you can pay more interest. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you enjoy your freedom, but which, hey, I guess the freedom is being taken away from you again. Now you've got these new anti-terror laws. Remember the anti-terror laws? Step by step, they've been increasing since like 2003. And guess what? They were never aimed at the Al-Qaeda, they were never aimed at the Palestinians, they were never aimed at any particular group of people. They were aimed at all of us collectively together. Now you can't say Now you can't say a lot of things that could be useful. It could be helpful in bringing down house prices. Now you got to keep your mouth shut. See, you got your freedom taken away from you, and this time you're not even protesting. This time you're too dumb to notice. Maybe if someone goes to jail, maybe then you'll notice. But hey, how about those record gains, eh? While you ignored what was being done financially, while you were protesting against masks and vaccines, while you were running amok for like a year or 2 years, well, now you can pay up. Now the house price have doubled. How good's that?